Well, obviously disappointed. Give Tulsa a lot of credit. I thought their guys played well. Told Frank before the game, I thought him and his staff had done a good job of recruiting good players. And they've come a long ways in a couple weeks. You know, Wheeler helps. It hurt them not having him the first couple games, but you know they're a much better basketball team than they showed opening night against Jacksonville State. And you know they made shots and we didn't during that stretch. I thought that was the biggest key. I think we come out up 3 under 12-minute timeout, and we just go ice cold, and they hit some tough shots. Got the lead, and then I didn't think our guys handled adversity very well. Affected us on the defensive end, affected us rebounding, and you know they were definitely the better team tonight and deserved to win.
Bench production. I mean, is this team? Where do you go for help?
Well, we got to get healthy. You know, we need to get Aaron Anderson back. I mean, he's kind of the heart and soul of this team. He's our toughest player, our best defender. He's a guy that through the first few games did a great job rebounding the basketball, especially for a guard. He makes us, we're a different basketball team with him on the floor. I think you saw that in the Baylor game, saw that in the Ole Miss game. But we need to get some of these guys, get him back in the lineup, then you can put either, a Young or most likely Aaron Young on the bench, and he can score some points. But Chris Miller's he struggled with fouls these last several games, but he's a better basketball player, and he's going to be an awfully good basketball player. But he'll come along, and then you get a guy like Darian Harris who was sick and couldn't play tonight. He's a guy that has a lot of experience. So certainly, their depth and bench certainly hurt us tonight.
Coach, do you think you guys got a little jump shot happy tonight during the run? 10 missed jump shots. Do you think after Chris came out shooting hot in the first half that you guys came out and tried
I thought when you struggle from the perimeter, you have to have a concerted effort to get the ball inside, and we didn't do that. But with saying that, I thought we had a lot of great looks. I thought our best shooters had clean looks, good looks, and just one of those nights where the ball wouldn't fall. And I don't want to say anything about fatigue. I mean, we won 27 games with playing 7 or 8 guys one year, and these guys are in shape. So it's just one of those nights. Didn't shoot it well, and give Tulsa credit because they made us pay. They made us pay on the other end and stepped up and hit tough shots, finished shots, and played well.
E-Man's double-double, though, kind of had to be a little bit of a positive, right?
Well, E-Man's going to be a great player. I thought I thought the first half, and he was part of this, we went 8 straight possessions after we built a 8-point lead and had a breakaway, a good look in transition to put it up to 10. Then we just kind of went nuts. Just took I think it was 8 straight possessions where we took an ill-advised shot, and we're not good enough to do that. And we shot too quickly. We took quick shots, and took contested shots, and they made us pay. But E-Man, like I said, he's a good rebounder. We've got to get him, when he's not making perimeter shots, we've got to get him some better looks inside. And we put in some things the last few days to try to get him on the block and try to get him some better looks inside. He's a good shooter, but when he's not making shots, he needs to get his rear inside and do some damage that way.
How detrimental was it to you guys when Jalen isn't contributing on the offensive end, shooting-wise?
I'm telling you, he's one of the best shooters I've coached, and that's what it's just. I know nobody's more frustrated and disappointed than he is. I mean, he puts more time in the gym, and he's one of those guys I thought got a lot of really good looks, and just didn't go down tonight. But he did some other things. He gets 7 assists, only turns it over 1 time. So, but he's he's typically not gonna have that type of game.
Anything else?
I have one more. You said at media day that this team would be a lot better than people were expecting. But I know, going 1-5, people are gonna start having questions. What would you say to that?
Well, it's a long season. You know, I've sat here the last 3 years being the winning coach, and we've gone and had, in my opinion, in our tenures, not very good years. I've taken teams into conference 2-11. I've started 0-5 and gone on and had great seasons. I still believe in this team. We got to get healthy. I mean, we haven't been healthy. You know, Friday and Saturday we had 8 guys to practice. Tonight we had 7 scholarship players. You know, Dez, I played him 1 minute, but he wasn't ready to play. He's got a hurt shoulder. But it's a long season. We have 3 months to get better before a conference tournament. We got to realize that. We got to understand that. We got to stay together, and I still think this team will be better than people think. And most important part of the seasons, I mean, we started 8-2 last year. I mean, everybody thought, hey, this team's going to do something special, and we hit the skids in December and January and could never recover. So we got to understand that as a team and come to work every day trying to get better. And if we do that, and if we get healthy, this team will be fine once we get to conference.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.